The man places his palm on his opponent's head and presses down with all his might, instantly flattening the man. This guy has trained his body to be as hard as diamond. He can withstand being run over by hundreds of tons of heavy machinery, and even bullets can't penetrate his body. However, this is nothing for Oliba, who easily crushes him. Oliba steps forward and tries the same move again, slamming down with all his strength, but Dragon Shuwen easily blocks it with one hand still in his pocket. At that moment, Dragon Shuwen suddenly throws a punch, and instantly, he cuts through Oliva's body, which even bullets couldn't pierce. Oliba, enraged, charges at Dragon Shuwen, but is kicked away. Now, Dragon Shuwen puts both hands in his pockets again, and this action completely infuriates Oliba. He raises both hands, preparing to deliver his strongest strike, but just as he brings them down, Dragon Shuwen slaps his face. Before Oliba can react, he lands a blow that knocks him to the ground. Everyone watching is stunned, thinking Dragon Shuwen has won. However, Oliba quickly jumps back up, claiming he has found his opponent's weakness. He mimics Dragon Shuwen, putting his hands in his pockets. Seeing this, Dragon Shuwen is now completely furious. He won't allow anyone to imitate him and goes berserk, attacking Oliba, but all of his attacks have no effect. At this point, Oliba slowly pulls out both hands and strikes down with all his might. Dragon Shuwen instantly loses consciousness and falls to the ground, but he quickly stands up again, and the two assume the same positions, ready to settle it with one final move. Just as Oliba is about to pull out his hands, Dragon Shuwen punches him in the neck, then kicks him in his weak spot. While Oliba is still recovering, Dragon Shuwen keeps attacking. The audience is shocked to see that Oliba hasn't defended himself at all throughout the entire fight. Then, Oliba wraps both arms around Dragon Shuwen and headbutts him, making Dragon Shuwen cry out in pain. He quickly tries to counterattack, but his strikes have no effect on Oliba, and instead, he ends up fracturing all of his fingers. It turns out that to train the most perfect muscles, Oliba trains with a helicopter every day. His muscles are now harder than steel. At this point, Dragon Shuwen's hands are completely useless, but he still keeps attacking Oliba. Finally, Oliba lands one blow that knocks him down. Even in defeat, Dragon Shuwen keeps his hands in his pockets. Even Oliba admires this cool, effortless man.